Dire team pick.
Eavesdrops here.
Да.
Поняли? Это против Лины.
Да хз.
Типа арену ставят. Это они
Не, ну я
придумали.
видел Марса против Лины, но Марс не взлетел.
Top lane and mid, just H rebate.
Dire team ban.
Stage.
Something that you really have to. One and Rubik. Throw well with him.
Ten seconds remaining.
Oh, for TUNDRA ESPORTS. Ask you pick
5
right, but-
seconds remaining.
against both.
Radiant team ban.
That they played at TI multiple times, a little swap arounds. But then looking at NIGMA, we also have a ton of signature. Mind control on his classic old Darks, the Akuro, the throwback to his Rubik with his set, by the way. He's wearing his own set in the game, and Amar on the Mars, and then a little bit of switch with that Nature's Clockwork. But yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty uphill battle, it feels like, for Enigma, as we kind of expected coming into this one. But again, it's this Naga Siren with very limited counters. Unless Enigma's able to set fast tempo, you know, it's this ticking time bomb that's kind of sitting at the back of your minds constantly.
Right, and that thing that everybody was sort of thinking about there at the end was going to be the MCN. And then that ended up getting switched over and playing the Darkseer. So they have some type of an answer, at least, along the way, which it makes sense. I'm curious if it's going to work, though, because Kezu says it's a fake lane.
I mean, it's not like a Terrorblade, right? Like, it's not like you wall him and you're like, yes, I got the King of the Illusions. No, it's a Naga Siren, so it will be a bit weaker. That being said, though, the other kind of interesting thing we could have happen also is, right, Tamar playing Mars. So what used to happen in the past with him playing it when he wanted to transition? The Ags build. So what if he goes for some type of fun Ags build to try to counteract the Naga Siren? I still think they have to play very tempo-oriented and very fast on the side of Nigma to be able to even scale to those points. But maybe could be a possibility to try to counteract the Naga Siren.
Well, I think it'd be pretty awesome to see that one. And the other thing that, of course, we've seen with these Nature Prophets getting picked early on is the high momentum that they can play with. If you can come online before Naga can really get into those first couple of items, things could start looking really good. And you can see already those sent out as sacrifices to the tower. But yeah, we'll keep our eyes on those lanes and how it all works out here. I guess, can you tell me a little bit about this Mars and what it looks like in the care? Because I haven't got to see too many of the care Mars.
30 seconds to battle.
Right? Okay. At the moment, yeah, it looks like they're going to actually send the Nature's Prophet bottom and put that Mars in the mid lane. So I think he's still going to go for some similar type of item build with like Deso and Falcon Blade and stuff like that and just try to have some type of scaling, but okay. So they're switching it up a little bit. I guess just wanting to have the better lane matchup, wanting that Mars versus the Tusk. Just having the Nature's Prophet in a better matchup bottom. All right. I think it's still, yeah, he's still going to probably try to scale item. But I still think it's a lot of tempo orientation. It's got to be a fast game. Using that Darkseer Ion Shell on the Clockwork, on the Mars constantly, looking to pressure, get some.
And that can be an incredibly strong combo when played together. Get an Ion Shell on him. And of course, just in the laning stage, GH pairing together with MC, this is going to be a really dangerous things don't go right their way.
Yeah.
Taking this down a little bit here.
Old classic, you know, you vacuum inside those cogs and stuff like that. You can actually be pretty impactful. People have tried to run this and have run this lane, but let's see if it works first time. So they're bread and butter.
This is ours.
Sumail actually does come out mid, so
okay, they moved around again. They did want to have the nature.
So now playing against 9 there mid and 33 down bottom, playing on this Prophet.
I really thought that they were want to have the Mars because I think Tusk is going to be pretty okay in this one. I think he's just able to nuke and clear the retreat. Denied. That's what Mel does. For now, he's got some good denies. 5.
H is a little chase down now, killing off these illusions. This is what we're talking about.
Courier has been killed.
Gets rid of them super quickly from Skitter.
Don't give up, guys. Don't give up.
Pull back the lane.
Denied.
Wait. 2. probably going to be the lane to watch for that aggression. Bottom, I think, is going to be a bit more about just like harassment constantly and more levels come out, but I think top is the action lane. Mid is going to be this kind of farm fest early on until 9 gets some levels. And maybe if we see rotations, I think that should be the only way anything happens on the fail. Tiny scoring on a road.
Back underneath the tower here. Soxa keeps the pressure on. So I guess to me, the other thing that I really want to watch for as we get into these, if there's going to be those early rotations towards mid, Soxa playing on a Tiny, one of those heroes that's super capable of messing up one of those sort of static lane matchups.
Yeah.
And of course, when you're playing together with a Tusk, these are already two of the best heroes at rotating and getting kills early. As there's going to be a lift back. Kuro stops that movement from coming in on that.
Yeah, definite possibilities for rotating. Mirana, Tiny, two incredibly good run. Arrow. Could see it happen. Mind control, full wave back. Lane, full creep. Nye, actually. Skeeter, kind of mirroring the same thing on the other side, but he...
So far, 13-2 on 33, and as you can see, it's actually kind of been a little bit of a bully going on up top. Nagasiren only 6 last hits so far, so Darkseer is off to a really great lane.
Yeah, this is huge. Look, he has 6 denies. That's actually astonishing. I mean, that's because he has the lane back. Still, big deal.
Damage from Snaking, the illusions on him too. A bully back to Clockwork slightly there.
Seeing, I mean, look at mid, Sumail, he's right now. These early levels, it's always going to be really nice. Live Courier just dropped to the...
And in fact, Soxa in some trouble there. Amar chasing him down. Kuro draws the first blood. So NIGMA off to an amazing start across all of these lanes right now. The big one, I mean, obviously Nagasiren can retreat back to the jungle, but not really getting that much out of the lane. Still getting levels.
Yeah, it's going to be a slower start. And looking at Sumail, seeing some beautiful micro. Sumail dodging cards. Well, that right away, but kills the bottom rune with his treants. We're going to see him constantly micro kill these runes, of course, but also kills the bounty rune up top at the same time too. So really trying to prevent any of these 9 to kill the bottle.
Still one down there bottom. Able to take that bottle right at performance though.
He might actually be able to get the top rune. Just going aggressive onto Sumail.
Ball, couple punches, still standing there, but Sumail a little bit too much right-click power there. He's going to TP back home.
The play around like the fairy fire bottle charges, Sumail having the 8 wand charges building up.
See now, Soxa also trying to bully back here onto Kuro.
Radiant's courier has been
Yeah, he
killed.
does. Nicely done.
He's been constantly going for it. With this ward they placed, it's going to be gone in 30 seconds too. So that's going to, it's not going to be able to get dewarded.
You can see that it's a really good start here for MC, already level 4. Darkseer's getting off to a good hot beginning of this at least, who sometimes can just completely take over the game if they want to try and play together. Do you think that this is going to be a more fast-paced lineup coming from NIGMA in this game?
Yeah, it has to be. They do have a couple, you know, they do have some multiple scaling cores, while on the side of Tundra a little bit more 4 protect 1, but that being said, it's Tundra. We've seen what they do even when they don't have, like, when it's not just a Nagasiren or something. That Tusk, he's able to transition. 33 always seems to never really always farm everybody, even Snake. Alright, now bottom. Toss back.
Get some good damage onto him. Amar is going to get full Spirit Siphon off, but still looks to be perfectly okay. There's raindrops as well as stick charges rating.
Drop is being, I mean, it's been getting purchased a ton, of course, across pro level for a while, but I think this, recently I've been seeing it just on everybody. Everyone's carrying raindrops usually, very early on in the game.
It's just one of my favorite items of all
best.
time. So nice.
Drop saves a lot.
9 right now. You can see with all the denies that are going on there, he's almost a full level right now behind Sumail on this Tusk. It's been a pretty rough time for him there, but there's out the snowball on 9. Back.
800 now. And because of the constant denies of the bounties and whatnot. Sumail, Wrath of Nature online. So other thing that Tundra does have to be wary of if they do get over aggressive in the lane, that Wrath just them out.
throws the spear, and that's able to get him enough distance.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's struggling down here
Dire's
as well.
structures are
Similar to the
fortified.
Naga Siren that was, and actually she's
Oh, Wrath of Nature gets him caught there, but way out of the sprout in that. That's just the haster in there. Runs in, finds Kuro.
He's thinking about going a little bit low on mana for the comp. Does have the 14 wand charges though, so kind of baiting it as well. 1-0, 7 minutes with this lower starts I feel like we've had.
I know, normally in these Western Europe matches, bloodbath, it feels like. Cross back again, maybe here we'll find something happening. Big stick. Instead, they turn and they find 33, gonna be the right clicks onto him. Sumail and Curl pair together for another kill. And Saksa now chased down by these treants, will get caught in the sprout, and nice. The Hogs push back, that's gonna be enough.
Radiant's
Move on
middle
in,
tower is
find
under
themselves the
attack.
quick kill on the night.
I like this rotation a lot from Sumail. CMC quickly gets sent into the skies. He still had the bonus damage from Wrath of Nature. I believe he still had like that 24 plus damage. It trickles off toward the end, but when you have that little bit of extra damage still, making these rotations on side lanes, you see how hard he was hitting the Death Prophet? So
Yeah.
really makes a difference.
Just has a backup against two. Playing that fast-paced Dota if they wanted, but instead, it's going to be Tundra that move on in, just barely off the mark there with that avalanche. And well, suddenly, 9 now with a little bit of trouble. It's going to get chased down by GH. Doesn't have a way out of here. And again, NIGMA making these moves, finding these kills. Snake's also in trouble. Trying to get chased down there. Doesn't have another leap for another while.
Oh, Ion
and
Shell.
with the Ion Shell, yeah. A little faster, though. Snaking, does he manage to get out of there? It does look like he's going to.
Boots, 1 second. GH, he's gonna catch him, it looks like. It's gonna be close.
Dude, he's running so fast. He's trying desperately.
Oh, he
doesn't want to go under tower.
Saksa comes in and doesn't catch the stun there initially on Sumail. They also try to go on Sumail, who not only has range off, but had 21 charges, and they were super ready for that dive. NIGMA reacting well, but not having the gold lead somehow. We are still seeing Tundra reflecting themselves. As you said, Tundra the farmers, they always tend to have very good efficiency on every single one of the players, so I like that.
Dire's top
Yeah, that's
tower
the
is
thing.
under
I'm
attack.
wondering if Nick up this like high-paced play and try and not only find those kills, but then turn them into objectives afterwards. At the snaking, it's his lead to get out of trouble. GH actually going to charge after him, but gives up on him.
They have the Nature's Prophet, right? So we talked about going for those tower pushes. They should be able to. As long as Sumail is there, they can hit these towers. And looking at the build from MC, he's got Vanguard. So he's always going to be really good to just sit in the lane, pressure, especially versus Hey.
Dire's top tower is under
Tries to
attack.
get out of there. Does have stick charges. Kuro gets the lift back, and with the Wrath of Nature, that'll be enough for the kill. So 5-1. Again, not completely reflected in the net
Dire's
worth,
top
but you can
tower is
see
under
NIGMA,
attack.
wherever they go, they're finding kills.
I like it. I love the way that they're playing right now with this aggression. They definitely want to look to take a tower soon.
Dire's
so
middle tower
Sumail
is
make his
under
way to the
attack.
top after they get that kill. Pretty big rune here now for 9, though. He's got his phase boots, and he's got this DD
Radiant's
rune.
bottom tower is
Look to him-
under
look to
attack.
him make a move.
Dire's
On
top
bottom,
tower
seems to
is
be
under
very
attack.
daring
Top
movement up
tower
top.
has fallen.
This tower pressure.
This tower going down here would be pretty big for him. We'll pop Glyph
Radiant
now, and with
structures are
Exorcism,
fortified.
about half duration. If 33 wants to stick around or feels a little bit too afraid.
Has the skill point saved.
Mars shows up. And maybe gonna say goodbye.
There's gonna be a heal coming in 1 second. He got the mega hit.
Comes off just in time with the spirits coming back in. They timed it perfectly. And now Sumail after the DD, and he's gonna get punished. 9 there with the DD. Gives him a big punch. Saksa also able to not get brought down by that tower. What a huge turnaround from Tundra there.
I literally thinking he was dead
bottom
if the
tower
courier
is
doesn't get on him, and he
under
needs to use his mech. It was the fastest mech usage I've ever seen by 33. As the spirits then come in right afterwards. Now it's going to guarantee a tower. Big hit. That was unreal. Literally split second.
Radiant's bottom
Mars still
tower
sticking
has
around here.
fallen.
9 wanting to chase.
He's hungry.
Don't know if they can really make anything happen with Rubik in the area, but 9 at least threatening danger there.
Steal. X shards. Roki does have that double nuke now coming in. All the space in the world, though. This is what Tundra does at their best. pressure elsewhere while Skeeter starts to just continue to take over and be that top network. Now taking over for a second. Back. He's gonna be able to just keep this free farm going. They're having trouble looking for pressure.
Oh, barely off that Mirana. They haven't really been able to touch Skeeter since that early
Radiant's
laning
middle
stage.
tower is under attack.
Okay, hello and goodbye.
They can look to pressure and at least hunt him right now because Kuroki does have this spell steal. I think this is a pretty big one that he can perhaps look to actually go for these plays onto the Naga Siren for perhaps to find
Dire's middle tower
double
is
clear
under
to find
attack.
wipe out the illusions to find out the real one. And yeah, look at this bottom. Watch the courier. Look at this mini map. See how low he gets. Was it actually the difference maker? I think it was. Oh, 80 HP.
Jeez. I mean, and again, like, you know, the mech
Dire's
not
middle
being there at the
tower
last
has
second,
fallen.
too. If that's not there, the spirits probably don't come in time. The odds that we had from this game, esportsbets.io, pretty heavily favored into Tundra's side. As GH gonna hookshot, try and get out of there. But you can see that they're keeping it somewhat close. 9 does end up picking up that kill. I guess the feeling that I'm kind of getting from you and the way that you're talking about it is that, yes, you can play aggro on this NIGMA Galaxy team, but the way it's going is somewhat into the favor and feeling good for Tundra.
Hey, it's not NIGMA's out of it just yet, but yeah, this is the Tundra special. This is their dynamic that won the TI, so it's a pretty good dynamic to use and utilize at maximum. So yeah, NIGMA, we're starting to see Amar. He's falling behind on that net worth. Relatively.
It's only a couple thousand ahead of the Rubik, actually. And Rubik now going to go down. Kuro, Dust. So yeah, these gank squads pairing together, the Tusk and Mirana. Oh, incredibly.
And we're seeing it, I mean, I'm seeing it across so many regions, really, too. I was watching some SPA also, they had it. Of course, we do see Snaking using his, of course, annoying wards. And it's an observer ward, but it's named Sentry Ward right there, right under 9. Over there, yeah, look. Sentry Ward, but it's an ops.
Yeah, that's real.
Good old Snay. Switch, tricking things up a little bit still.
Starstorm stolen, so nothing good news.
Power Rune, 9. Super aware. That might give some information of that ward, but he's getting gone on.
Now Socks are there. The arrow is going to connect, so another death. As soon as Tundra start playing together and making these gank squads move around the map, it's just death everywhere they go.
And this is going to set the tempo for that quick deso for 9. FaZe, Falcon, he has the Mithril Hammer. He's on his way to the second one. His damage is going to be explosive versus some of these squishier heroes. Rubik, one-shot territory.
Middle tower is under attack.
Not in one-shot territory by any means, obviously, as we see the animation from Sumail. He's gone for some armor and tankiness. Still fairly squishy, though, versus a hero that gets on top of you.
See, trying to get into some more of the survivability type items, team fight things. Trying to get the mechanism done. Already have the Guardian Greaves completed on the...
The prize is mine.
Good stuff there. BKB timing for Mars will probably be pretty...
There is a lot of things that go through it, though, right? Yeah. There's the versus that Tusk, versus the Exorcism as well, too, so... We'll at least prevent him from just getting like stunned and comboed up, perhaps. And that's going to be the big timing. It looks like Enigma's going to have to... Feels like they're going to have to make something really big with this BKB, though, on the Mars. They'll probably get the timing on him and the Nature's Prophet at the same time, and they'll have mech on Darkseer, so I think that's going to be like full go time. If they start to struggle when they have all these items, then Tundra's probably going to be in a... Doing his thing, Mantis done, he used up his Orchid, the usual build that we've seen him go for from TI.
Control the map whenever possible, farm out the entire jungle, then of course start the slow, steady constriction.
Thinking lanes, arrowing those catapults to stop any push. Get aggressive. Right after he nukes the wave out, pops that Moonlight Shadow, and they're hunting.
Are indeed there, walks into a Sentry Ward though, and now GH can't really get away from that one super easily, but Tundra realize that there's wards in the area. Don't go for anything extra.
Don't need to dive for that type of play there when they're having all the free farm in the world. Now GH though, maybe steps up a bit too far. He's spotted by the Lord.
Yeah, 9 right on top of him. able to go in for the kill. Didn't even need to use a punch.
No, sneaky ward. One that's seen placed a little bit more sometimes, but that one's probably gonna live. So right after this creep wave.
Are going to have that BKB right about now as well. So, I mean, it's interesting, right? Because it's these couple of timings that are all coming together and coalescing. TUNDRA also getting a few of theirs, though.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens, right? It's NIGMA. This is the go time. This is when they have to start to at least try to take over the map a little bit, try to constrict versus this Naga Siren, but not saying that it's an easy feat to do by any means, but it's something that it feels like they're going to have to do. Otherwise, they're just going to get outfarmed and outscaled.
Wrath of Nature, Jin's doing the pushing out of the various areas. It's a lot of NIGMA get together in the Radiant jungle.
We've been seeing this for a while. I mean, Karoki and GH just... Oh, he actually finds the ward. Okay, nice. No, they've been sticking together for the most part of this game. Constantly.
Rocket Flare, and I think Scout 33, but he's already away. So Mar coming on in to hit this creep wave, and 33 immediately backs away.
Not the easiest kills either. I mean, look how much armor. Now he's under the tower protection, so it's +5 extra, but he's 21 armor without the greaves, you know, that effect that happens.
Парни, что он делает?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Case Truant.
Yeah, so TUNDRA getting away again.
Big, huge TP rotation. NIGMA perhaps reading this movement. See?
Dire's bottom
It's
tower
found. That
is under
Vanguard's still very tanky. Wall already down. The arrow connects on the Darkseer, but they've killed up one. That was exactly the play that they needed.
Perfect read. Literally knew exactly where TUNDRA was seeming to go there. They bring it, the whole squad. 2 seconds without the Tusk. Can't really force it up with.
We'll see. Maybe that tier 2 tower up top, or possibly
Seconds, though, the Tusk is back up, and immediately look, 33, he sees them top, he starts shoving the bottom wave, Skeeter starts pushing toward mid. They had to bring 5 heroes up there, and TUNDRA, they were well aware of it.
Radiant's middle tower
this
is
is
under
just
attack.
clinical stuff coming out from TUNDRA here.
Yeah, but a big kill. I mean, slowing down 9 is pretty huge. He doesn't have any Deathlock charges just yet.
They can maybe make another play like that. All on this side of the map. C pushes out another wave here. Soxa snaking and 9 all together.
Plays without having to rely on the Tusk. Because right now it felt like so far for TUNDRA they were
Radiant's
really
bottom
relying on the
tower
Tusk
is
for every
under attack.
Skeeter.
In the jungle, they find one, able to catch him. They miss on the spear. Oh, that was not what was needed, but will they have enough to still find the kill? They do. So they bring down Skeeter. This is the exact kill that they needed.
Yeah, and can they turn it into more?
Radiant's
They're trying to
bottom
hunt for a little bit
tower is
extra.
under attack.
That's the way it looks like.
A couple of times the Clockwork versus the Naga, you know, you can't put the arms up, can't get that song up if you don't have illusions around you. That battery assault will interrupt it. Seeing the win probability still force favoring TUNDRA. Still definitely need to continue this pressure for Enigma Galaxy.
Do it with flair.
That up and think, obviously, well, very difficult to keep up that type of momentum consistently throughout.
It's also like, you kind of have to play really clean, because if you try one of these plays and it goes wrong and you say lose like 3 heroes, Enigma, the game is just going to be disastrous, right? Fully take over. So they have to be very clean, very decisive how they make these plays, and not make too many mistakes, really.
Haven't really seen them make any yet. It's been really... Dagger now done for the Mars. Art. See if he can make some type of a play with it as they appear to be grouping together around that mid-tier 1 tower.
Long range
shot in. GH finding 33. Sumail, TP's put the toss out. Soxa keeping 33 alive. They drop down the wall. That looks like it's retreat time.
That's an exorcism, though. They did force that from 33 when... That's what they came for. Not a kill, but some type of protection. There's a wall used as well, but now...
Yeah, that's a pick off again. This costs a good amount of ultis to hear all these, but still a nice pick off.
Get whatever they can because they know that. I think they probably know that TUNDRA's playing the way that they do, just playing for that efficiency game. Get it kills anywhere.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I must have them all.
33 almost has his BKB, so once he's got that, he's also going to be survivable. As long as chain stun and chain.
9, double blink, double jump, and mega dead. That is terrifying. That is so freaking scary.
Stack finally. I think stack. Controlled.
KB now
Radiant's
completed for
middle
Death
tower
Prophet.
is under attack.
More of these fighting items done. TUNDRA, if they continue to want to take some of these fights, they're eventually going to start bringing that Naga Siren into them.
He's just cutting waves, and he has the
Radiant's middle
dragon skill
tower
too,
is
so
under
he's poking
attack.
towers with the loop. Really pesky.
Radiant's
Middle
middle
them down.
tower has fallen.
Getting Art as well on Skeeter. Massively. Sumail still scaling, of course. He's at the top net worth. He's keeping up with the Naga Siren. Feel that pressure a little. Galaxy versus.
In a way, it's almost, I always feel like Nature's Prophet sort of fits within the role of like a flashy hero, even though he's just a right clicker, because there's so much you could be at every moment, at any point.
TUNDRA looking to hit big here now. KB on that Death Prophet that you mentioned. They have ults ready, Exos in 10.
Going in 9, breaks that smoke, bring around the Rosie, but Kuro lifts to try and get away. Arrow, and that's going to be, oh wait, they're jumping with everybody. Vacuum, it pulls in 33. The snowball is there, keeping him alive, and yeah, Skitter going to try and go for the reset here. Song of the Siren.
They're on the high ground perfectly. Exos at the ready, still having BKB on 33. Look for NIGMA to commit into buying back.
They're going to go for any more here. Yeah, it's sort of a riddle, but a re-smoke.
I think that was a real Naga Siren. Looking for a wraparound, maybe looking just to play around that exorcism cooldown.
Invisibility.
Yeah, Sumail ready to TP in after.
Jackpot.
KB on Amar though, he has to be quite careful.
Right there near him too, snaking
Radiant's
in the
middle
area,
tower is
gets
under
the leap
attack.
away. Knew right what was happening, but Soxa, they get one jump there, below the clockwork. Not right on top of Kuro. He's also starting to fall. Soxa, but Sumail moves in with the BKB and starts getting the punches off. Big damage, really hard. Still ends up only being a trade of both supports.
Yeah. Their Deso stack fired. 9. Both teams playing around a little bit of cooldowns and BKB usage there. We saw the BKB from Amar in the early part of the fight, but Sumail is afterwards. That, yeah, 33. He did hang on to it.
See now as well. 9 hunting on through.
They skip though.
Get the lift. This is a nice kill if they can get him. 9 snowball dodge.
Gotta get the blink off too. Nope, they cancel it.
Ooh, okay, caught and killed.
This is where your limitations begin.
Managed to find another pickoff here.
Maybe this could be what they feel is good enough to go for Roche. With Song on cool, actually Song's back up in 10 seconds. Maybe they try to force it anyway though.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah,
under
it
attack.
almost feels as if they've got to make something happen.
Yeah. 30 seconds though, Tusk. Death Prophet Exorcism, 30 seconds as well too. Might be able to get this time. Exactly what they need.
They move on in. Now, do TUNDRA want to contest this? They know that it's happening now. It's pretty tough without the Naga Siren, and yeah, it's already going to go down. So NIGMA, they managed to get it. Aegis in hand.
Really big move. Impressive, they know that ward's there now.
Yeah.
But a big kill, and now it's Aegis. Maybe they can look to commit into these fights with that second life. Maybe it'll be enough to actually
Radiant's
take it
bottom tower is under attack.
on.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, just, I mean, the bonus damage for the Mars and for the Nature's Prophet. Spites is now 33 Exos back.
Pop it, stay next to this tier 2 tower.
Get that spot. Oh, that's good. He's got it. That tower's dropping.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We'll get the tower
Radiant's
dead.
bottom tower has fallen.
But now you gotta imagine, with Exorcism just being popped, yeah, NIGMA Galaxy, they want to go in.
I would imagine. So the Ion Shell's already prepped.
And they're all around this area. Tundra, they need to be careful. They realize what's happening. Now the turn to Sumail, he's jumping on the Ecto and still doing all the damage they needed to. But there's going to be the Walrus Punch slowdown that comes out. Gage already dead. Sumail turns, ready to fight, ready to battle. Zoxa gone, still has that Aegis available to him. And so just like that, they've lost both the supports. Hookshot comes on in, making sure they're keeping Sumail alive. Mar chasing, looking for 9 here, but they get the blink away.
TP's right into the Exorcism. A little bit dicey there from Sumail, but with the, you know, of course with that Aegis, he's okay. Amar, 33, they've got the TP, Sumail.
Yeah, he's gonna move in, a couple more hits, has the Sprout ready, but the BKB and then the Quelling Blade to get out.
BKB.
Players here.
NIGMA's playing, I mean, nice and aggressive. I'm liking it. I like how they're bringing it to Tundra constantly. 13 to 11.
Yeah, and I think that what you were talking about earlier too, like Sumail is definitely keeping up in terms of farm right there with Skitter.
Damage is definitely really damn strong. I mean, he's gone for the Gleipnir build to go for this more touch, so he won't have that Mjolnir knockup, but still, like there's a Zoxa.
Gonna get ran down here by Amar. Do have the rest of the team moving in. Secure that finish. Him?
Amar got an Orchid now. Further control once those pull down, and he's...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, it feels like that's, you know, kill for... I mean, the snowball dodges that we've seen a couple of times are kind of annoying. Ways.
They'll have to deal with those BKBs, of course, but once those BKBs down, I mean, Orchid just seems...
29 minutes in, still 1,000 gold for Tundra. Seeing
Dire's top tower
consistent
is under
pressure
attack.
coming from NIGMA Galaxy.
Do a very good job of keeping this game open. They've still got good options to be able to scale. Naga Siren's not out of control by
Radiant's
any
bottom
means.
tower is under attack.
It is still Tundra playing it.
It is still Tundra. It is still a Naga Siren that goes toward.
Radiant's
Even though you do
bottom
have
tower
this
is under
scaling.
attack.
There, near. Tundra are playing this. Then the courier over,
Just
see
making
that
sure.
there's a ward. Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Best.
Other people
Dire's
just love
top
diving.
tower is
Yeah,
under
yeah, all
attack.
over the place.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Pros, not
attack.
pros. Doesn't. E now. If Skeeter looks like he wants to get a little more aggressive, get scared maybe of the chain.
We'll see if he actually does want to get involved in some of these fights at some.
Radiant's
But
middle tower
also
is
getting
under
into, is that
attack.
an AC I think I saw for Sumail pretty soon?
Yeah, he's got it. About to be 20.
Real damage out from them. Hitter, Mara was right there next to him, has this invis rune.
$11. K, 3K leading.
But it does feel like there's sort of a halt being placed on this right now in terms of their ability to transit into another one of the objectives. Feels like they gotta win.
Feels like a lot of cat and mouse, right? It
Yeah.
looks like NIGMA, they're constantly hunting for Tundra. Tundra's just like we're sitting back waiting for our next item. He's 9. He has been slowed down a lot this game. Even though he's 9-3-1, those stats actually hurt. Give up that Roche. And he doesn't have his BK. You get the cores, R18, Fury on 20. Darkseer is.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Snaking's always so farm. I mean, he's
Yeah.
the greediest 5. Makes sense with how you own your. Telling him, he's like, hey,
Dire's top tower is
better
under
be high
attack.
net worth.
Dire's
I
structures
mean,
are fortified.
they always make sure they push out lanes, right? That's
Yeah,
always
exactly.
an important thing. That,
Even with the Naga Siren unlock.
yeah.
Well, it looks like they're finally really ready to
Radiant's
commit,
bottom
and I guess
tower
this
is
is
under
showing
attack.
right
Dire's
now
top
why
tower has fallen.
it's so hard to make this commitment happen, because you look at the other side of the map and what Tundra's doing, and everything is
Radiant's
completely
middle tower
pushed
is
in.
under attack.
It's been all game, really, because the supports are farming that much more than the side of NIGMA.
They dropped it down though here, and Snake King gonna be the one that's caught for a moment, dying to Iron Shell. But now the Gleipnir connects, and well, couldn't get any more leaps out of there.
Dire's top tower is
Mar,
under
6-0
attack.
and 6, going for more. Think about it, 33. Blink gets stopped. Headband push away.
Then
Falling.
get out. Keeping
Dire's
that Culling
top
Blade
tower
in,
is under
even on
attack.
everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So they do manage to take that upper tier 2 tower, but likewise take some damage onto their own tier 2 mid and a little bit onto the tier.
They force a song, right? With their Mars ult. I don't pop BKB during it either, so Amar able to hang on to the song. It is a level 17 or level 12 song, so it's longer cooldown, not that 80 second. Advantage of that.
Something to watch for there. We're getting close to Shiva's 2 on Darkseer.
Optimizing nicely to deal with Naga.
Yeah, more and more avenues. And of course, if she
Radiant's
ever just
bottom
gets
tower
caught
is
right
under
away
attack.
too, I feel like kind of rip her to shreds a little. We'll see.
Same could be said for the MP though, if Sumail's not careful. He has the BKB to save him, but if they all commit on him, they
Going all in, dude. They're all gonna jump on Sumail. Oh, he's trying to get away into the base. 3 heroes right on top of him. He turns to punch. Will it be enough? No. Clockwork comes in too late. Dude, that was crazy.
This dive by TUNDRA. I mean,
What?
no cares given whatsoever. Just really
middle
like,
tower
that's
is
the
under
BKB
attack.
used and 70 seconds dead.
Oh my god. How much are they gonna
Radiant's
get off
middle
this?
tower has fallen.
Looks like it's just gonna be tier 2 and maybe a tier 1 top. Roche.
Dire's top tower
About
is under
70
attack.
seconds till it does respawn. It's a huge kill though. Look at that gold lead just
Radiant's
massively
top
swing.
tower is
Smail's the
under
one who's
attack.
occupying a ton of that farm on the map. When he disappears, you're gonna quickly see skyrocket. And speaking of this, also just quickly, looking
Dire's
at vision,
top tower
look at these
is under
wards by
attack.
TUNDRA. They've got full coverage right now. They have all the information in the war.
And so much of this was, again, that
Radiant's
moment
top
they
tower is
committed
under attack.
hard up to the top side of the map to get that tier 2 tower that let TUNDRA have the vision over there in those areas that just killed Sumail.
Yeah, these wards are important. Now, 45 seconds till Roche. If they can keep these wards alive, this will be problematic for NIGMA.
Radiant's
That
top
is no
tower
Sumail.
has fallen.
Drop down some sentries, and now they're going to go check.
They're retaking the area though. They're not letting them. They're gonna look
yeah.
to control this area.
Oh, this is real tough for them.
The Roche control is that now they're getting that point where they're getting this strangle kind of.
NIGMA, they're looking to make a big wraparound, it looks like.
That is quite the line drawn. 5,400 gold on Amar. Got the Hex queued up.
Whoa.
Or Hex is used it for a while, I think. It always has been one of the best items in the game, but I think Roche gonna die quick.
Yeah, with this Deso, they're starting to take it rather rapidly on a ward right now.
I don't think they make it there in time.
No, they're coming in too late. He drops the arena down, but the blink away that BKB arena used, and they're still going to get Roche.
Deshaun has fallen to
Both
the
got
tower.
out. Snaking's able to just waltz his way out. Saksa with the blink. And it's the BKB and the Mars arena. Uh-oh. NIGMA's got to run.
They can't stick around now. TUNDRA, after keeping this gold lead steady, they have, as you said now, really put a stranglehold on this.
Radiant's top
Big gold
tower
into
is
their
under
favor.
attack.
Can't make mistakes versus TI winners. One little mistake in game. It's not even a mistake, really, right? Sumail dies in his base. Like they just dove the hell out of him and worked out perfectly. Now making their way towards high ground, they still have Exo. They didn't have to use that exorcism. They can knock on the
Radiant's top
33 pops that exorcism, ready to head on up, take this one down. And NIGMA, I mean, what's sort of the solution to this? They kind of need to take this fight, it feels like.
They don't have a Mars BKB or his ult. For a second.
And vacuum wall. Onto that tiny, the illusion immediately taken out, and hookshot blocked also by the Mars.
So quick with the force that to protect each other. Snaking leap forward, forces Sox out of that position.
Dire's bottom tower is
The
under
net there, throw in 2 illusions as buildings are slowly being whittled down here. 19 jumps, tries to find him. Amar takes a lot of damage from that one. They do kill off Saksa. And a Hex, okay, on Naga Siren, he's
Dire's
backing
bottom
out.
tower is under attack.
About to chase.
Not go for any more. Just the tier 3 tower taking no risk.
Eater having 7,000 gold, 9, 3,000 gold. Quite a bit here.
The Hex.
Natural speed.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Well, they get him there.
Pretty low.
And in trouble, gets caught, gets killed. The Hex into Spear and then the Orchid after is pretty...
Yeah, they also leash him, right? Yeah. They put this crap on him and they can snowball and they... They gotta get their lane. At least have the Nature's Prophet always do it. Immediately once it dies.
Still have that Aegis for another... Well, curious in that timing once, you know, 9 is back up if they want to start running down a lane again. For now, 38 minutes in, next set of neutral items, they're up and ready to get claimed. And feels like NIGMA need to make some type of a play happen here. And in fact, they find one there. So gets caught by the Gleipnir. He's on in, has the Avalanche to get some separation, and decides doesn't want.
What a bounty!
Interesting. That's Sumail's it.
They also have the Rubik's. Save, and then, you know, that this situation.
Yeah.
Things.
And 5 heroes smoke up. Tundra head on into this side of the map. It looks like they're ready to battle with this Aegis in hand. Drops down a vision right on top of the vision they already had, so everybody sees everything. Hex onto Mirana with a song to reset. This is gonna last out the arena. Afterwards, the Exo, they chase the Walrus Punch, it connects. Amar just decides to TP away, but the rest of the team is getting hunt down. Oh my god, Sumail does look like he'll manage to escape.
No buyback though on Darkseer or on Rubik.
Oh, that one hurts.
And that's, I believe, both BKBs from the other cores, so TUNDRA, they found their opening.
That is big, yeah. A minute without either of those key team fighting heroes. Tundra ready to move on in, take down these racks. NIGMA, I don't know what their solution to this is.
CI winners, they all just play off each other so well. I mean, Snaking's leaping into the Mars and then popping pipe and like trying to save his buddies over and over again. And it's working. It gives them time for Cedar to come and get those songs, and now structural damage. NIGMA's got to try to just make a crazy move here.
Darkseer has buyback now. Able to tick into it, it looks like.
Okay.
Nail waits that Aegis to expire, which it does now.
Radiant's top
And
barracks are
it
under
looks like,
attack.
again, it feels so tough to run in. It looks like they don't want to use the buyback on Darkseer. Well, and in fact, they chase him.
Radiant's bottom
Jump
barracks
on
are
now
under
onto
attack.
GH. Trying to do what damage they can, but with Sumail gone. I mean, now it's feeling hopeless.
And he has no buyback because he bought the shard earlier and didn't get enough from this last one, so now no Sumail. That's probably just Megas. Tundra. The Tundra specialty.
Clockwork buys back, maybe one last hurrah here. Looking for some type of crazy back wall play. Mar, the one that gets shoved forward. Find anybody though, really, or even find a fight that will work for him. Skitter can just keep sending these illusions in, taking down these buildings.
Taking all the lanes too. He sends one illusion bottom, one illusion to the mid, while he also just wails on the top as 45 seconds still.
Trying to buy what time they can, but the BKB and then the Hex. Afterwards, they have the wall down, but the snowball saver comes in. 9 ready to go. Pop the BKB, turn for the fight. The Hex now onto the bars, sending him into the meat grinder. As everybody from NIGMA is starting to drop. They don't have an answer for this. Tundra are just looking too strong.
It's their specialty. I mean, it's literally how they won TI. It's the same similar strategy, same heroes, and it's looking like that's probably going to be it. Alright, he's going to buy back. It's the spear back. Skeeter.
Oh my god, the Hex. The Forest Staff trying to keep him alive. No, it's enough.
Okay.
They take him down.
But the tier 4 is 33. He's like, alright, I'm not going near there. Mar wants to stop him.
Yeah, willing to keep chasing for this one. Although they have a Hex now. That turns them around onto it.
Live to fight for a moment longer, even though they did get Megan. And find Skeeter playing over-aggressive near their fountain.
He went in a bit too hard there. And Snaking, the Aeon Disc proc, tries to go for the leap away. 33. Okay, now Sumail comes in. Well, they find kill after kill. A little bit of Save Your Buddy syndrome. Oh, the fear. He could have sprouted, but he got feared by the Death Prophet.
Close. All right. It's the YOLO push now, guys. Everyone just run down mid. Hope to God that Tundra makes some massive mistakes, and we have hope, but look at the base. Those mega creeps, they've now gotten into the base, so someone's going to have to address it. They have the Nature's Prophet 25, so he can just TP back and forth.
9 is moving on, catching the creep wave anyways.
Oh.
Stopping even the death push from really being able to work here.
Got one wave to do it.
Death Prophet sending the courier over to just in case they need it.
Oh my, of course. I mean, 33, right? He's prepping to steal the waves. Can't go high ground though. Wave's gonna get nuked out.
Middle tower is under attack.
At least they got some type of kills here, and although it's like 100%, like 99% GG here for Tundra. Maybe NIGMA can make some absolute magic happen. I mean, it's asking for quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I love me Sarks here. He crazy things here. Who knows?
It's giving them 5. It's giving them 5%.
Wow.
That's a, you know, that's
crazy.
That's a pretty nice 5%. I feel like. Roche, long respawn. What is Skeeter gonna buy with 9,000 gold?
Oh, if he knows.
He's waiting to just get an Aghanim needed or something, just so he can net these guys their beacon shot.
Yeah, I'd like that. Regardless, the kill score is very even, 18 to 20.
Yeah.
But the current state of the game is very much in the favor of Tundra, and it looks like they're ready to move on in one last time to try and shut this stuff down.
Playing around the triangle, being safe anyway, at least a bit.
Oh, I thought they were going to run. I guess they maybe were waiting for Road.
Being super safe. I mean, they've got megas, so it's pretty difficult for NIGMA to have a chance back in this one. Rapiers probably are starting now. Okay. Sumail queues it up right after I was thinking about the Rapiers being needed.
Do it with flair.
Yeah, some type of a crazy play coming.
Sumail TP. Imagine they just have a random ward over. Spotted. They do have a ward on the side of NIGMA over here that they did place. Sumail's like, I don't like that, dude. There's a tiny way too close. And they do place a ward. Look at that. Sox actually does place the ward in the area now, so they're expecting these type of places. The tip comes out, doesn't get the kill here.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Okay.
That was Kuroki, by the way.
Not for long, and well, MC gets to the far side of the shards there. Pop Exorcism here. And for the moment, the Death Prophet taking some damage, but it doesn't look like there's going to be that much more going on this way.
Here come the creeps.
Yeah, and it was BKB used also.
Was it on both of them? Yeah, it was Sumail and Amar actually that committed the B2B there. Tundra, they'll be like, okay, play safe. Got the Roche, back up. And it's a refresher shard, so they'll actually have a second round of EXO if they want to give 33.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
We'll see that this is going this way, and Clockwork Flare reveals it. They can't do much about it.
He's like, I'm gonna go for the steal.
Yeah.
So he's Ninja Gear trying to, but not in time.
Aegis in hand, and like you said, that refresher shard ready to go for the Death Prophet.
Look at Amar. He's making the long walk. His courier died. He really wants to finish up his refresher. He's got the gold for it. He has to go all the way over here to get it.
Will have his TP once he comes back, but they see him.
Instantly.
Yeah, he's gonna get the TP out. Surely, yeah, he gets out.
Oh, it's Sumail.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Wait, what?
He doesn't have the gold. He doesn't have the gold.
Oh, he's so close. He just needs it.
They're coming in.
Oh my God, no, not like this. Oh, the one last stand. It was supposed to go differently. Sumail gets caught and killed in his rapier.
I guess he thought he had the gold. He was 80 gold short. Oh my God. No Nature's Prophet.
Has never been that painful.
I mean, either way. I mean, the game is like kind of over anyway. But it's like that feel. That's like the extra ouch.
Jeez. All right, well,
Tundra, no mercy. Doesn't even let them
Radiant's
finish
middle tower
items.
is under attack.
yeah.
Smart.
Buy a Crimson Guard on Darkseer. Do what
He
they
does
can.
not have his TP.
Oh man.
Radiant's
but
middle tower
Nine's in the
is under
area.
attack.
Yeah, they're all here. 9 ready to interrupt it. Wants to get out. Not going to really have a great avenue of escape. 9 right on top of him.
120.
As Tundra take out the 2 damage dealers from NIGMA, and they're immediately going to start hitting these tier 4 towers, start taking down the Ancients. They are going to win this game. Tundra do it in style, very similar to the TI victories they had. They knew what they were doing this whole time.
Yeah, they're so good at identifying when to hit, and when they hit that hard, right? It's explosive, right? The game was very like kind of this teeter-tottery, very close kind of thing, but you can feel one mistake from NIGMA or one kind of slip up, and the game just quickly falls into Tundra's favors. He's called 24-20.
I mean, to me, one of the most impressive things of this entire game that I saw was that dive behind the tier 3 tower. And